Carolyn is in town for a job interview. We did quite a bit of cleaning this morning, of course. We didn't know exactly what the landlord wanted or didn't want. So we just cleaned. What he told us is somebody from the city complained about code violations. And when he came over, he was saying there's stuff in front of the windows and there's not a sufficiently clear path from the front door on in. Let me show you. Maybe we cleaned up. There's garbage I need to take out, but the bag's not full yet. See, that is a table we made in front of that window. And that window has a desk and table or dining table in front of it. You know, we bought this stuff up from Texas. We didn't have this stuff before. Vacuumed and picked stuff up. But he's saying we have to get stuff from in front of the windows moved, because if there's a fire, hey, I went through a fire where I lost everything, so don't tell me about fires. Can't people just leave well enough alone? Yeah, I think I know who did it. It was a pig. One of the Troy town pigs. According to the landlord, it was somebody from the town of Troy that said something and called him. Well, he called us, our landlord called us this morning and said he was coming by like 1 o'clock. He got here about 1:30. Carolyn was in the process of having to leave because she had a job interview to go to. So we spent the morning cleaning and organizing as best we could. And then when he gets here, he says, "This is stuff in front of the windows and some stuff out the front," but he thinks he's okay with the stuff in front of the flat and stuff in the basement. We have, where are we going to put all our stuff? We don't have money for a storage unit this month. We were going to get one this month, but money kind of just burns a hole in our pocket and falls to the ground. No, we're not good with money management. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, what can we do? It's not like we have a lot of space. Don't be telling us we don't have the space. We need a larger apartment. That's all there is to it. And what we need is an apartment that's actually an honest to goodness apartment. 1 bedroom. See, not a little itty-bitty closet for a living room, and not a smaller closet for a bedroom. Most stuff is in the kitchen, because where else are we going to put it? And we have stuff downstairs in the basement. Where else are we going to put it? Okay, I mean, we're going to have to move it to the back part of the basement, but, you know, I'm not sure, but I don't think he really wants much or any of it down there. He talked about moving our shelves where we have food and water. Well, we can't move those to the basement for one simple fact. If we did that and it all fell apart overnight, which it may not, then we couldn't get to our food that quickly and easily, and it wouldn't be that secure from other people. Other people could just go in and get our food and water. And even now, they could still go get our food and water instead of buying their own. So we don't really want to put our food and water down there. I need to trim the nose hairs, and I need to work on this mustache. Turns out I have plenty of ammo to go shoot with. I want to go out there sometime and just, do some more target practice. Am I going to have to go fishing so we can have food to eat so we don't have to spend money on it? That refrigerator is broken. There are problems with it. On the door where you can put stuff on the door, like bottles of stuff, you can't because the things that are supposed to be there to hold it, they're broken. They've been broken since we moved in. The stove, it's all under the burner, it's all gooky. It's nasty. He said he would fix it. He hasn't fixed it. So we got written up by our landlord because we have stuff in front of the windows. He says, oh, there's more and more. Every time I come over here, there's more and more and more stuff. Well, we just got back from Texas. What do you expect? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. We're broke. We don't have any more money for the month. We can't go and get a storage unit, which was what we were planning on doing, because we don't have the money to get one. So what does he expect us to do? Went and got my tackle box out. Not a very big tackle box. Guess I need to get a bigger one. I want one I can carry in the pocket of my sports vest. This one is about full. I'll show you what I have. Let me show you what I have. Last time I went fishing, I lost one of my MEP style. It wasn't a MEPS lure, but it was a MEP style, what I call a MEP style lure. Like those right there. Here's the other side. I've tried fishing for bass a couple of times in my life, not with any success. And then one of my walks, I walked down to there's this lake, I don't know, pond, lake, reservoir, I don't know, maybe mile and a half south of here. Don't know the name of it. People were fishing and people were catching bass. I've never had any success with bass, so I asked what they were using. They said they were using floating lures. So I got at least one. Not really sure what to get, but oh, maybe I should ask the great Ed Bassmaster. They have bass down here. I didn't realize bass lived this far north. I mean, I know back in Texas we had lots of bass back in East Texas. You know, up here it's a lot of trout, but I haven't caught anything yet. Almost caught a turtle once. He was really interested in my lure, but he didn't bite. So I'm not sure what to fish with, and you know, the piggy basically being a narc. You know, the one thing about cops is this: they're a gang. They have, you know, just like what most people think of as a traditional criminal street gang. Police are the same way. You know how a gang member gang members turn on each other. Well, the police turn on each other too. A lot of people may not realize it, but they do. You know, and when it hits the fan and they start getting arrested and held accountable for their actions, they're going to start turning on each other in hopes that they'll get a deal from the people they're supposed to be working for. But no, they work for the immorally wealthy. I have nothing against wealth. I mean, more power to you. But you can earn money in a morally acceptable way or in an immorally acceptable way. Unacceptable. And the people with the power are immoral people. Some may be amoral. But Piggy wants to be that way with us. We can be that way with Piggy. You want us to, you want to josh with people and hang out and talk to people, and oh, that's fine and dandy, but then you turn on people, and